What's the deal? It's the boy Duane.p.mclean at Duane.p.mclean TV, back again with another video, and shouts out to everybody supporting the channel. Please continue to support the channel. Let's get this channel over to 8,000 subscribers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Also subscribe to my Patreon, where I'll be dropping most of my edited content. I actually made some for y'all for YouTube, and YouTube's not monetized, and I didn't curse in the video. I didn't say anything bad. YouTube is not rocking with any of no woke breakdowns. The Illuminati breakdowns they used to do back in the day, their YouTube is not rocking with those. No matter how PG or how PC I make them, YouTube is not going to rock with them. So I have them all on Patreon coming, and if whatever I can do to edit it to get it on YouTube, but the full video will be on Patreon, so subscribe to that. And also, if you're looking for promotion, email patrock1982@gmail.com. So that's enough of all that. Now let's get to the topic of today. Today is about this guy here, Little Wop. Now, this dude made airwaves recently because he came out last year and he said that he dates male and females. You know, I do think it's whatever a man wants to do in his private life is personally fine. All right. But I do think something's going on in hip hop. And I make these videos for warning for young artists to be careful out there about going into the industry. There's clearly something clear as day going on where you have to do man-on-man activities to make it in the industry. And it's just baffling me that we had this dude here. All these rappers rap about gangster stuff, you know. We can go video after video after video from the Young Thugs, Little Uzi Verts, the Diddies, from histories from a long period of time of where men in hip hop have done things that seem out of the ordinary. Now you have this dude here, Little Wop, supposed to be hardcore rapper, looks scary, tattoos all on his face. That's a facade, okay? This man here clearly wants to do other things. Now, him going hard with transitioning, this right here is an agenda being pushed because even top transitioner Caitlyn Jenner has said not many kids should be transitioning at this rate of speed right here. Let me pull the article up for you. All right, so I quickly grabbed the article for you guys. Now, this is Caitlyn Jenner, top transitioner, one who kicked off this whole entire push of transitioning. Caitlyn Jenner says transitioning population is growing at a disturbing rate. And that is true. That's why they're pushing this stuff on TV all the time, having guys like Little Wop come out. And I guarantee you, if they wasn't pushing this stuff on TV all the time, he probably would have stayed in the closet, or he probably would have came out, but he wouldn't have transitioned. This right here is really becoming a trend. Now, Caitlyn also says, and skyrocketing at levels we have never seen before, insane and disturbing in fact. And this is the top transitioner pointing this out. They're like, hey, look, what is going on? I don't know why this transitioner is complaining when you're the one who kicked this off. Now it says indoctrination and oversaturation of the topic, led by radical leftists to destroy the family unit to create bigger gov. I obviously believe trans is real, but very, very rare. Not the numbers we are seeing today. I agree. It should be rare. We have people following trends. Y'all do not understand the power of influence. Now, it also says among millennials, 1% identify as transitioning, while among Generation X, those born between 1965 and 1980, and baby boomers born between 1946 and 1964, the number plunges to about 0.3 and 0.2 respectively. Among the silent generation born between 1928 and 1945, those identified as transitioners are less than 0.5%. Now, it says here, but it's Gen Z that's really embracing this change, the newer generation. While a 2023 Gallup survey found that 7.2% of the U.S. adults identify as a member of the alphabet community, the number goes up to 19.7% among Gen Zers. Among millennials, by comparison, 11.2% identify as alphabeters. So I'm a millennial. The guys after me, Gen Z, they're embracing it, and that's what the agenda caused. There are more and more people following trends. Y'all, influence is very powerful. You put these people in front of the TV, I guarantee you this dude, Little Wop, is probably getting more notoriety for this than his music. I never heard his music. I didn't even know he existed. But when he came out of the closet, he went airwaves last year, and now he's transitioning, he's breaking airwaves again. Now, that is the power of the influence. And that, like this article said, you had a person, top transitioner, says it's disturbing. It is very disturbing. And they are pushing this stuff to the people who are young. Think about it. If Gen Z's embracing it, think about the next generation and the generation after that and the generation after that. That's why we must start now by trying to make a change and start trying to we got to find a way to not even to speak out against some of this stuff. Now, he was signed to Gucci Mane, and I do believe this is not the real Gucci. I do believe this is a replacement. Gucci Mane's supposed to be this hardcore rapper, 1017, supposed to be a trap label. The real Gucci Mane would have never taken a picture like this. And I've spoke to a lot of my friends. We have had this debate a lot. Everybody agrees. The real Radric Davis would have never taken a picture like this. This picture is very disturbing. This picture shows me, maybe, what if this is the real Gucci Mane? He's finally living in his truth. Just like Little Wop, tatted up, looking like a hardcore person, really wants to do other activities behind closed doors. Look at Gucci Mane when he supposedly came. I personally believe the real Gucci never would have done this, but you never know what people truly's intentions are. But the real Gucci Mane, this imposter got out of jail wearing rompers, The real Gucci would have never done this. I just think this is very, very upsetting. Now, look at the old Radric Davis. You didn't see no flamboyant anything about this guy. 100% goon. 100%. And then he comes back from this incarceration, and he's just different, just different. Not the same person at all. Taking pictures with that flower showed me that this is not him. And even look at that look in his eyes. What are they doing? They are really trying to get rid of masculinity, and they're doing it by attacking the children. You guys 18 and up, I'm not talking to y'all. We got to protect our kids. Okay, we got to limit their views on these phones and these tablets and watching this stuff, because they will too get influenced, like I say, these next generations. And I hate this guy even dons the ice cream tat. I'm glad I never got mine, because the ice cream tat used to be iconic. I got two of my friends, we all got the ice cream tat. They went and got it, and I think I had to work that day, and I never went back and got it, and I'm glad I didn't, because they made a mockery of what Gucci Mane stood for, And it's funny that this guy was even signed to them. But yeah, he's coming out and he's saying that he's going to transition. And that's what a lot of people are doing. And this transition stuff is dangerous, guys and ladies. A lot of surgeries, a lot of chemicals, a lot of stuff happening. Read the testimonies of people who have transitioned and said they want to go back. All this stuff. And I blame the surgeons, man. I blame the surgeons. And they're actually going to get it to where children of very young ages can have this done to them, at a very young age. And they might not get to these small towns, but these big cities, a lot of these people are influenced by this. A lot of people who fight to have this stuff go on. Now, flamboyant stuff going on in hip-hop is nothing new. I think all those guys get down like this. I think all of them. Every last single one of them. I don't want to put it past none of these guys that they did not go to a party and sign an NDA and do some type of activity behind closed doors. Look at this. This rapper King. King has has kissed his friends numerous of times on camera. Lil Nas X, some people say he's not even about that. He just does it for the clout. But if you're doing it, you're clearly with that lifestyle. And we already broke down this dude here, Kevin Gates, numerous of times. And this is just a small percentage of images and clips and videos that we all have of where man-on-man activity is going on heavy in hip-hop. And I just think it's really absurd that this stuff has to happen. A lot, like I said, influence is very powerful, and I have to make videos like this to warn people. Be careful of that rap industry. Please, all you guys rapping at that little mic hanging down the middle of the street, let's stay independent. That rap industry is not where we need to go. Don't worry about the money. You don't need all that money anyway. You don't need no Lamborghini, no Bugatti. That stuff is irrelevant for your life. It brings no happiness to you, okay? And you guys, whatever you want to do in the bedroom, do that. Do that. But we don't need to make this news. We don't need to make this news. And these guys understand that. And I guarantee you there's going to be more and more and more and more. And in the black community, we need to be like the people who are Caucasian. You see what they did to Bud Light when Bud Light tried to put a transitioner in a commercial. They boycotted. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Boycott. Like, hey, we're not going to support that. Nah, we'll still. Gunna could come on stage and says, with an outfit or a shirt that has some very questionable words on it, and we let it ride. Gunna got nice songs. Back in 2005, we all sing Lil Wayne and Birdman have a situation, and we just let it slide. So we as a community really have to put our foot down on this. We have to protect our kids at all costs. And we must tell them, hey, this stuff is wrong. Because I think they're putting it in the kids' heads at this point. I think they're making them think this way. I think it is. And I think it's very confusing. I think we really need to stop this. But this is all I have to say about this topic. Little Wop, you're a grown man, do what you need to do, but you don't need to be announcing none of this stuff. It is what it is. All right? Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. It's your boy Duane.p.mclean, Duane.p.mclean TV. I'm out.